Good morning, everyone. It's me, Jordan Thomas, reporting live from Union College and Cranford, New Jersey. This video will be giving an update to New York sports and to the Giants and also the Knicks win over the Cavs yesterday. We're gonna start with the Giants first. Just a brutal loss, just to say the least. Just a horrible loss. To me, that's their worst loss of the year. That's even worse than the Buffalo loss because this time they really beat themselves. Like the the defense was great. I mean, they held Zach Wilson. They sacked him a few times. They even got a sack fumble. They set up everything, and then unfortunately, Tyrod Taylor got hurt. Unfortunately, very early in the second quarter, and then they brought in Tommy DeVito. And what bothered me the most about that game is how they didn't even try to throw the ball. Like you gotta at least try to throw the ball. Like you just can't be like, okay, we're gonna hand off everything. Like you can't just try to run everything with no threat of throwing the ball. And it's not the fact they just run. I had no problem with them running, but it's the fact that they didn't even try to have DeVito throw at all. Like you can't just not have him throw. We had -9 passing yards. I repeat, -9 passing yards. How do you have -9 passing yards? That just can't happen. That's unacceptable. And then Graham Cano, I love him. He's a good field goal kicker, but he missed 2 field goals. He was 1 for 3 on field goals, and they wasn't long field goals either. They were short field goals, and he missed both of them. He was 1 for 3 on field goals. That is 6 points right there you left on the table. Even if you make one of them, we win that game. The defense played their tail off, and they just decide to abandon the run. I'm angry for the defense because Dable's game plan to run on offense just made it so easy for the Jets to defend. With that game plan, you're essentially you're essentially you're gifting the game to the Jets. You're like, here you go, Jets, take the game. Like you're wrapping it in a present box for them to take the game. Unacceptable. And to me that's a slap in the face to the defense. It's playing their heart out to keep the Jets off the board. The Jets only scored 7 points before that. They and then that field goal at the end where Barkley could have got that first down. But unfortunately he got short, and Cano just shanked that kick all the way to the left. You can't shank. How do you shank that all the way to the left? When he missed that field goal, I just had a bad feeling because now you put pressure on the defense, who's been on the field a long time because of your lack of offense. Now they gotta freaking score again. I mean, now they gotta stop them again. And unfortunately, the Jets were able to get down the field and score a field goal to tie the game. Then the Giants had the first possession of overtime, and they didn't really throw, and they went 3-and-out. And then after that, I just knew it was over. Then the Jets got the ball, they got in the field goal range, and they won the game. Just a disaster of a loss by the Giants. And then on top of it, yesterday, they traded Leonard Williams, which I don't know why they do that. Our O-line is pathetic. We can't score 20 points to save our life. In 8 games this year, we scored 20 points one time. How are you a pro football team and cannot score 20 points? That's just unacceptable. But and the Giants are 2-6. They really should be 4-4. But of course, they choke away games. They're not smart fundamentally. The offense sucks. They get into in the end zone and can't score anything. They get in the red zone area, cannot score a touchdown. They either settle for field goals or they will settle for nothing because either we get a pick or a fumble or something that takes us out of field goal range. But anyway, hopefully the Giants win. As disappointing as the Giants are, and I'm mad they traded Leonard Williams. Hopefully they win the next game against Oakland. I just want to say, hopefully everyone has a good week, and let's go Giants next week against the Raiders.